lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
A 5-yard loss.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. first carry for Josh Jacobs. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 60 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Winston. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. Got an open man. It's Scott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
The ball carrier.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. This defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Out to his left. Rolling to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Max Crosby. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Hello. Rip right. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Check, Mike 21. Check. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Mahomes hit, he lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 40. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick 1st down as well.
That's good.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. Powering his way forward. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
23-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Second and 5 from the 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. And CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
41-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Armani Watts. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. Watch the pass.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Open man is Hill. He's got it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Hill, the intended receiver once again. Third down here.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Get the ball. Hey, check. Mike 21.
And again, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. This is caught. Watkins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darwin Thompson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What do you do? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That keeps the score. Raiders 14. Chiefs 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Winston. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Number 13, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
21.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Ready to kick off for Kansas City.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
First down, Winston. Powers through him. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Is good.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And incomplete as the screen there unsuccessful. So now 4th down coming up.
For Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Winston now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 13.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Raiders add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Hunter is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it's going to be second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away to his left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Shreds the tackle. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And Las Vegas, 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Winston now. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage.
Winston.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jameis again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28. And a great return here gets us with all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Mahomes now on first down. Being chased out left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, two-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jameis to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
And got his man complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Raiders 31, Chiefs 26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not field.
And
that'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Las Vegas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,